6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Endless Frontiers, your home for all things science, fiction, and science fiction. I'm your host, Jed Morgan, and we're going to try this again. After last night's failed stream due to Spectrum, we unfortunately were not able to finish up Mass Effect 1. But because there's no tryhards tonight, I'm going to give it another shot, and hopefully we're able to make it through. Speaking of all you fine folks in the chat, welcome aboard, my frontiersmen, reporting for duty, and put those helmets on. I want to see those helmets in the chat from members and non-members alike. And I want to see some smitings for Spectrum. I had tried to argue that we shouldn't smite Spectrum yesterday. I made this case for if we smite them too much, they might not help me. So maybe bless them on my behalf. I have lost all patience with doing so because my internet was out for another hour after the stream ended last night. So all my sympathy, all my patience with them has expired. My wife and I actually spent the day today, at least over my lunch break, planning a move, figuring out where we could go, and we are checking fiber connections everywhere we move to. Of course, it still won't be for probably another 6 months before we can move based on the lease here, but we're going to move, we're going to buy, and we're going to look for fiber so we don't have to deal with Spectrum anymore. So smite them to your heart's content. They only need to last a few more months and then they can disappear into the ether where they belong. Just to check in with everyone in chat, it looks like Legatus Legionist, the Mod Supreme, is already doing the Lord's work on YouTube and Kick. It's great to have you here, my friend. And Algrim the Strong is here saying, a most magnificent and macabre Macarena, O thou Mass Effect Macerator. I hope I pronounced those correctly. If not, I apologize. Great to have you in, Algrim the Strong, a new member at the Pioneer level. You can see that little radar dish on him as a new member. Got access to all the Frontiersman emojis since you guys picked your audience name as the Frontiersman with the series of polls. I wanted to reward you guys with some new members only emojis. I see those already flying in the chat. It's great to have all you members here. There are versions of those available for free through YouTube. So feel free to drop some blessings, some smitings, put your helmets on as a frontiersman with what YouTube provides as well. But it's great to have you here, Algrim the Strong. And Algrim foresaw Dash the defoliator arriving, and he was correct because Dash is here saying, fortune favored your foreseeing, friendly fellow frontiersmen. Hail and howdy. You guys and your alliteration. Algrim loves his alliteration, and so it just gets crazy when he pops in here. Great to have you here, Dash, who also said 3, 2, 1, lift off. Lift off indeed. And Frontiersmen Assemble. Frontiersmen Assemble is pretty good. That's really good. What about welcome aboard, Frontiersmen Assemble and put your helmets on? I think that's better than reporting for duty. I might need to remember Frontiersmen Assemble and put your helmets on. And for those of you who aren't aware, the put your helmets on is a reference, of course, to David Bowie's song. What is that called? Major Tom to Ground Control. I can't remember what the actual song name is, and I feel really bad since I'm referencing it. But I at least know the lyrics. All right, I know the tune, the lyrics, and the singer. The song name is just very elusive to me right now. Let's see. Ginger Norseman is here as well, saying good evening, folks. Good evening, Ginger Norseman. Dr. Rachel is here as well, saying tray tables and seats in their upright positions, please. Yes, we are launching off the surface of Earth, heading out through the Mass Effect onto Illis is where we are currently, just to catch you all up with the game. Saren has managed to get his hand on the conduit, which is a small mass relay, which will take him directly to the Citadel, bypassing all their security. There, he can activate the Citadel, which is a secret, massive mass relay to bring the Reapers in from beyond the edge of our galaxy to once again call intelligent species in the Milky Way. So things are heating up. We're right up to the finale. We're gonna have to follow him through that conduit to make it to the Citadel and try to prevent the Reapers from coming in. Dr. Rachel also said, "We're here and ready to be entertained, sir." She puts her helmet on. Thank you, frontiersman Rachel. It's great to have you here. And Dash dropped some smitings for Spectrum. I appreciate it. And it looks like that's it. Space Odyssey. Was it Space Odyssey? I wonder, it wasn't connected to the film, right? Because David Bowie was active more in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, if I'm correct. That's like the height, right? And 2001, A Space Odyssey was in the 60s. Was he a thing popular? Obviously, he was alive, but popular in the 60s? Someone in the chat might have to tell you that. And let's see. That was a retracted message. So we are all good. Space Odyssey. Okay, yes, it is Space Odyssey. Thank you, chat, for filling in the blanks of my elusive mind. It happens. We're gonna move forward with it. And we already have some decent membership for a gaming stream tonight. So welcome in anyone who is a new member, a new viewer of the Endless Frontiers. You are an honorary novice frontiersman. You might make your way up to journeyman, but I hope you enjoy. It looks like the stream element bot is working finally. I've been struggling with that thing, so hopefully it works for us tonight. We are already at 12 likes, it looks like. As I've said on the last couple streams, the next time we get to 15 likes, I will drop 5 free memberships in the chat. And if you receive one of those memberships, you'll get access to all the exclusive emojis that have just been added and access to all the StoryForge short stories that I've released for my members. So hopefully that's some good content for you. I will drop those for free. If we make it to 15 likes, we have 15-ish people watching anyway, and we're already to 11 likes. So just 4 more people. It goes back and forth for some reason between 12 and 11 for me. So just... what is that? 3, 4 more likes, and we can drop that. So please bless the chat, bless the frontiersmen and this channel with your like. It would be greatly appreciated. But that's enough lollygagging. Let's set off and launch into Mass Effect. Dr. Rachel, blessings for a good stream that stays connected. Yes, thank you for the blessings. We're gonna need them. All right, so yeah, like I said, we're following Saren, trying to get through the conduit after him to defend the Citadel. As much as Andromeda, Mass Effect Andromeda, has the worst story, I don't think it's as bad as people are saying, but it does have the worst story. I think it has the best rover maneuvering. Like, the gameplay for the rover in that one is pretty solid. This one's a little janky, makes sense, it's from 2009, but that's the one thing that I think Andromeda has over the rest of the series. This ginger guy streaming is fire. Well, thank you, Dr. Rachel. Appreciate you using the hot sauce emojis for members as well. And Dr. Rachel is one of only 2 members who have had a membership for over 1 year. I think she's coming up on 3 years, actually. And I'm getting attacked. Let me pay attention to this. That's what that black hole icon is about. All right. Come on, these little fuckers. All right, we almost lost our shields, but we managed to take them out first. Shit. Come on. I did press it. There we go. I don't know why my gun... There we go. My guns are finally working again. Ground control to Major Tom. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. That's called death, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm floating in a very peculiar way. All right, I'll take that a little bit slower and try to do it on purpose. Now, Legatus, one thing that he used to do back in the day, at least for Adam, that he seemed to enjoy quite a bit, was a death counter. And I want to see, I added in a death counter specifically for him and the rest of the chat to see if I can get that tracked. Let me try it, since I did just die there. I believe this is the command for it. Hopefully there's... Yes! That's one death. Alright. So, it's only available for mods. So, pretty much everyone in chat right now is a mod. So, when I die, let's make it one person's job. So, you guys decide whose job it is. Every time I die, just drop exclamation point, add death to count it up. And then anybody can do this command to get a count of the deaths. I believe it's that one as well. Did I get it right? Death 1, boomer. Okay, yes. So anybody can do exclamation point deaths to check the current count, but only mods can exclamation point add death to increase that counter. I have died one time, RIP. Yes, the death counter is live. It's actually working. I wanted to honor Legatus's heritage in this sphere. Early days, Adam the Renaissance Nerd, playing God of War 2018 on God of War mode. Those numbers went up quickly, and Legatus was on top of things. So, I wanted to bring that back and see if you guys enjoy it. If you guys don't enjoy it, we'll take it away. No problem at all. I just thought it was kind of cool. My wife loved it. Dr. Rachel loved it, so she might enjoy that more than anybody else. But let's try to keep that number low. Alright, instead of just driving forward willy-nilly, I'm gonna take this a little bit slower. Yeah, actually check my mini-map. I see them coming up. I'm gonna get the ground troops out of the way before the big boy can even see me. Shooting from the dark. Just like that. I don't know if I can hit him. That'll work. Just blow him the fuck up. Alright. Can the big boy see me? Yes, the big boy can see me. But he's gonna have trouble hitting me around that corner. And the little dudes will come around the corner way before he does. Hell yeah. That is a bit of an oxymoron. Legatus, you're right. The death is live. Oh yeah, they're not even getting through my shields. This is what preparedness and caution gets you. Alright, I think that's all of them. I think I got them all. Hell yeah. Half my shields instead of all my shields and all my health. Called improvement, folks. But Legatus said, isn't that an oxymoron statement? Death is live. Those two words don't belong in the same sentence. You're not wrong. Dash said, D4 does love him some death. Yes, I'm sure Dash will enjoy it as well. Ginger death counts are the best. Oh, you fuckwit. Dash and his ginger hate. It hurts, Dash. It really hurts. I don't know if I can trust a frontiersman, a brother on the lines of a new frontier who just relishes in my death. It doesn't respect me based on the color of my hair. Is that what a frontiersman would do? I say unto you, nay. Frontiersmen should be better than that. I say unto you, nay. I went full biblical on his ass there for no reason. There's a lot of oxymoronic statements in the English language, like Spectrum works, Dr. Rachel. You're not wrong. Especially these days, oxymorons are the language of choice these days. Still not as bad as overusing idioms, though, like we talked about on Ride or Flight this last week with Nolan. There's something over there. What is that? Let me check my map. I don't want to get out of the Mako just to look at whatever that was. Oh, that's where I came down. Yeah. Nothing to be concerned with. I gotta be honest, folks. I don't love the Mako sections of this game. They're not bad or anything. I just don't think the technology's quite there yet. It's one of my few criticisms of this game. My first time through the trilogy, this was my favorite one. I don't know if it's still gonna hold true, though. Alright, here come the Reapers. I don't think they were supposed to come. Already. They gonna... Was that a timed event that I was just doing and I failed? Either way, this is a hell of a cutscene.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control, do you copy?
There they are, the Geth. I actually love the Geth based on their stories in the sequels. How they really get development, especially I believe it's the third one, we get a Geth companion. Love all that. Alright, I'm not gonna fight him, I'm gonna run.
Hang on, things are gonna get a little rough.
Okay, so yeah, that was definitely supposed to happen. This is when the time section starts. Whoa. I don't think the Mako was necessarily designed for that, but it'll work. It is a pressurized environment.
Detected across all monitored systems.
This is the finale.
Emergency evacuation.
Am I just gonna crash down from above? Oh no, like that. This would make a hell of a movie. I get why the TV show is avoiding the Mass Effect trilogy, because in 2 and 3, your decisions matter so much that they'd have to pick a definitive version of the game, and that would suck. I really wouldn't want them to do that. So I get why they're doing their own original story in the sandbox of Mass Effect. It still would be incredible to be able to see these events. I mean, this is the 2009 video game, and the scale of it is just... It rivals a lot of modern games with that scale. At least an investment. So, blessings in the chat, please, for the developers of Mass Effect. I believe it was BioWare. BioWare 2009 deserves some credit. Deserves some blessings. Modern BioWare deserves some spitings, but we'll be nice right now. We'll just blessings for BioWare. Blessings for BioWare to make Mass Effect 5 good. That's the big one, is hopefully we can bless them to make the next game great, like the predecessors.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
All right, think a few... No, there's the...
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
I hope the Normandy's on its way to help. I wonder if the Council's gonna believe me now that the Reapers are real. How about a bit of both? Yes, Dr. H. A little bit of smiting, a little bit of blessings. Even it out. Alright, is that Sovereign? I'm guessing that's Sovereign who made it through. I know this is the remastered, so it's slightly better than the original graphically. It's still mind-blowing. Can't imagine playing this back in 2009. What a hell of a year 2009 was, with the start of Assassin's Creed, this, I believe, Arkham Asylum. Alright, we're gonna have to get the sperm off that egg.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up. We're going outside.
This looks like a bit of Cloud City, just way bigger. Magnetic boots, yep. reorientating yourself based on what makes sense. Some great science in this. Mass Effect is actually closer to being firm sci-fi than most people realize. Especially the second one, they try to use quantum entanglement as the form of instant communication throughout the galaxy. Now, it wouldn't really work, quantum entanglement, but the mere fact that they thought about it and used a real scientific principle with almost a justification, that gets them credit in my book. So, they're on the leading edge of firm. They're still in soft. They're still soft sci-fi, but they're in a class above the rest in terms of accuracy and effort. All right. I haven't had to use my sniper yet.
All targets down.
God, my companions are going slow. Is that Rex? Rex is having difficulty. I guess he's not a natural sprinter. Go down, down, down. These Krogans are next level, man. All right, clear for the moment. See two around the corner. I'm gonna take cover. There we go. There's not a whole lot of cover shooters that come out anymore, I've noticed. It's a good style. The next cover shooter that I know is coming out, I am very much excited for. The Expanse video game next year. Everything I see out of it, I love. And Exodus next year as well. Next year's going to be a great year for sci-fi gamers. I'm going to have to rewatch The Expanse before that game comes out. I don't think I'll reread the books, but I'll at least rewatch the show. As much as those last few seasons really hurt me. All right, where am I going? I think there's a gap right there. There we go. I don't know if you guys notice, but for a split second, their magnetic boots fail when they die. See? They float around. That's not a good example. I think that was a biotic attack. Is that a Reaper dropship, or is that Geth? Alright, I'm gonna try to activate that. I think that's what I'm doing anyway. Do I have to shoot the dropship? That's not doing anything. Oh yeah, the turrets are taking it out. Duh. I gotta activate more turrets. Alright, it's almost down. Alright, it's down. Just gotta clean up the stragglers. And we're clear.
Charging up.
Ah! I keep trying to reload. Come on, Jed. You're better than this. Ah, shit. Come on, pop out, pop out. This is when I wish it was the sequel and I can control my companion's abilities to a stronger degree. I can do a little bit like pick their guns. Yeah, it's nowhere near as intuitive, at least, as the sequels. I can shortcut them. Alright, let's try... Use shield boost, come on, use stasis. Nope, you guys have already used all your abilities. Well, good on you for doing that.
Watch out.
Woo! Of course he decides to charge right then.
Miniature deployed.
We're still doing good. God, the scale of this. Not seeing any hostiles. This is just such a wide open area. I want to be a little bit more protected. Death Trooper. Oh. No, that was a piece of debris. What am I shooting at? Okay, that is shooting rockets at me. God, sniper is god mode in this game. Oh, no. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That's what cover's for. I guess cover doesn't mean anything anymore. Alright. Mods, whoever's gonna do it. Dash got it first. He was on top of things. Well done, Dash. Alright, those Krogan were a lot easier that time. Alright, when I see that big room again, I'm gonna save right before that big room, because that's gonna be a, right here. Alright, as soon as I take out this guy. Oh no, I can't save! Dash is fast, hence the name Dash. You're not wrong, Rachel. You're not wrong. Even though that's not actually his name. I do wonder, Dash, what was the origin of underscore for you? Was there a reason behind that? I know Dash came about because Adam and I did not know how to easily refer to you. Shit. Oof, that was close. You were so eager to up the counter, you were ready to smite me yourself? Damn! Dash out here plotting my demise. Alright, it can't seem to get an angle on me. Got it. Alright, that one's too far away for it to see me, I think. So I'll be able to take this out. We're doing good. on. We've almost got him. Wish my companions would do shit all. And there we go. I think that's the last of them. There's still some Geth hiding around, but at least we got the turrets. Oh, by the skin of his brow. Alright, who's still shooting? Dr. Rachel said, haha, I'm more than happy to give you the death counterpower, Dash. I get way too distracted by other things to keep track. Well, perfect. Dash is on top of things, so we'll let him handle it. And I can always do it if people are busy. There's no problem to that at all. It was just to deny Google, YouTube any info. Nice, nice, nice. Ultimate anonymity. What's more anonymous than a fucking underscore? Dash, did you add in another death? I didn't die. But it still says 2 times, so that might be a glitch. Oh, no, you were counting deaths. Okay, my bad. I missed that didn't have the word add in it. All good, all good. I've got a great crew here. The frontiersmen haven't let me down to date. Alright, we're getting into closer quarters, so we're going to switch to my assault rifle. The anonymity didn't work well because I know who you are. Your profile gives it away. Clippy? Yeah, Clippy definitely gives it away. The return of Clippy. He's been resurrected. He's been redeemed. We're getting close to the final boss, I think. This is the council chambers. This is where we fight Saren. We're almost there. The Clippies are legion. They are these days, that's for damn sure. I remember there was some meme about Clippy from like 2 years ago, and that's when everyone started doing it, and it's held on, but I don't remember what the meme was, or what the start of all that a couple years ago was. Are you in the rock, dude? There you are. Louis Rossman promoted it? Okay. Is that all? I thought there was some sort of meme. Like someone made an animated Clippy say some base things or something like that. Kind of consumer rights, right to repair protest. That's right. It was a right to repair. And yeah, as an IT guy, I'm very much for the right to repair.
I'm afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Corporations shouldn't be able to withhold repairing to themselves.
Let's end this.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
Not this
I've
time.
still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Okay, so you're even less, you know, biological than before. And this dumbass tried to argue that I'm not under his control. I am a independent being. You're still
Fancy
dead.
hardware is not gonna save you.
I suppose I should thank
And that
you,
little
Shepard.
platform he
After
floats around on
Vermeer,
is pretty
couldn't
silly,
stop
I think.
thinking about what you said, about Sovereign manipulating me, about indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve.
So,
Now my doubts are gone.
you thought you were being
I believe in
indoctrinated,
sovereign
he
completely.
upgraded
I
you, and now you
understand
don't
the
have
Reapers
doubts?
need organics. Join us, and Sovereign
Solid
will find
logic,
a place
bro.
for you too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic, organic and machine intertwined, a union of flesh and steel.
You can always
The
interrupt me,
strengths of
Dash. It's
both,
all good.
The weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future shepherd.
We have
the
16
evolution
people
of
watching.
all
Hell
life.
yes, but
This
only
is our
12
destiny.
likes. Can we
Join
get just
Sovereign
3 more
and
likes
experience
before
a
the end of the
true
stream?
rebirth.
Just 3 more of you guys to like it, and I'll drop those free memberships so you guys can have access to all the member perks.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it, not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans.
Yeah, they wouldn't have come here if you hadn't helped them come here. It's not inevitability.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for...
Is it gonna work? Saren's regaining control.
The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
Talking him out of a boss fight.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepherd. Thank you.
I talked my way out of a boss fight, chat. I am a linguist after all. Me do good words. Words me new good. Me good at the wordiness. Alright, we gotta send Sovereign and the others back. No, we do not need to keep the death counter and the light counter equal to each other. That is unnecessary.
The fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
Oh, hell yeah. We just hit 20 views as well. And 13 likes, so just 2 more likes. We're almost there, chat. I know the frontiersmen will not let me down.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species
It's true.
in the galaxy.
We need the council.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
You've got to save the council.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
Yeah, we need to stay unified.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Facing a war like this is nothing that humanity can do on
Alliance
their
ships,
own.
move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Here comes the Normandy. It's a fine-looking ship. Still looks like a dragonfish, but a fine-looking fish.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
This game could have used ship combat, though. Being able to take over as Joker here or something and fly the Normandy to shoot at Sovereign would have been awesome. I like games that allow you that type of freedom.
Make sure he's
The
dead.
rover, the person, the ship. Too many games specialize. And I get it from a dev perspective. That's 3 different types of gameplay you've got to build. So I don't blame them, especially in 2009. But I like having those options. It's one reason I like No Man's Sky so much. Always double tap.
He's dead.
Just as a reminder to everybody out there, there is currently a poll up on the YouTube side to pick the game that we play after this. So Frontiersmen, you could head over there and cast your vote to pick what we play next. It is a dead tie right now. Still gotta have a boss fight. He's getting mutated for some reason. Ew. That is one ugly motherfucker. Alright, we're gonna take him down.
I am sovereign, and this station is mine.
Not my line of sight. Shutting them down.
Where is it? Where is it? I hate these fuckers. Alright, is that gonna hurt Sovereign? It's be a big moment to say that we can actually take out a Reaper.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back. Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
We gotta take some cover. It's so difficult with them moving around so much. Oh, this gun is not. Oh, now there are gas everywhere. I am fucked. Oh. Damn. Ah, shit, I did not want to save there. I mean, heal there. Dash on top of it still. Yes, 3 deaths.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back. Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Gotta do it. Ooh, that was close. Come on, guys. My guys are not doing a great job. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Come on. just one more Geth hiding. I can't get him. Ah! Alright, that's the last Geth. Woo! Caught that barely in time. Got him! Hey! Only needed one death for the final boss. I feel like that's okay. I think we availed ourselves well, frontiersmen. And we did a number on Sovereign as well.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
I like stories like this, where people come together, defeat bad guys. I like that it's Joker getting the final shot. Fuck yeah! There goes Sovereign. A little piece of him.
Go!
Brace for impact. I think we did it, folks. Thank you for the blessings, Dash. We just saved the Milky Way galaxy. Gonna have to save it again and again. But John Shepard and the frontiersmen will always answer the call.
Captain Anderson, we found him. They're in here.
Just take a nap in there.
It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
It is going to be really good for interspecies relations that a Turian, a Krogan, and a human save the council. Might have been better if it had been, what's her bucket? Tara? Taylor. Because that's 3 species not on the council. David's happy to see me.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share
At least they're
your
recognizing
grief
it.
over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy.
Need one more like. Yes, you are right, Dash. Just one more like and we'll get to 15.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all
it's
that has
Anderson.
happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
I am not recommending Udina after the shit he pulled.
We need
Captain
someone with
Anderson
the courage
all
to stand
the way.
up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador.
You need someone like that
Only
with the
you.
Reapers coming. You need
Are
a military
you sure
man.
about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor.
And we've hit
As humanity's
15 likes. Let me
I'll
see.
do
I
everything
can't
in my
pause the
power to
game
help
right
the
now.
Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
All right, that's effectively a pause. We've reached 15 likes, reaching the goal. So I am going to drop those 5 free gifted members to everyone right now. Hell yeah, dropping those in there. For the people who are gifted that membership, you now have access to the new exclusive emojis as the Frontiersmen. The new members here, if you are watching and you receive a membership now, put on your helmet. Put those helmets on and join the ranks of the Frontiersmen. You also get access to all the Storyforge short stories that we make over on the Chat Choose Your Own Adventure segment of Rider Flight. So hopefully you guys enjoy those perks and welcome into the Brotherhood of the Frontiersmen. Lift off. Yes, Dr. Rachel, we are lifting off. I think it's gonna let me know when all 5 of those people get memberships. I don't recognize any of those names who received memberships. I don't know if you're watching right now, but if you are, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the perks. I'm going to check in with the poll as well while I have it paused anyway. Right now, we are at 19 votes for the next game to play, with Detroit Becoming Human at 16%, The Invincible at 11%. That's a personal favorite, but they're all great options. Both Prey and Pragmata are tied with 37%. The 19 votes so far. If you haven't voted already, we have 21 people. We have more people here now than have voted. So if you haven't voted already, please do so and cast your vote. Let me actually just share the link to it as well, dropping it in chat for the YouTube side. Let me drop it in for the Kick side as well. If you haven't voted already, please go over there and cast your vote so we can break this tie and we can pick the game for the next gaming stream. Right now, it's a close call. It is a close call right now. Sorry, YouTube side, that got dropped twice because of restream. I'll get rid of one of them. And let's keep going. But thank you for helping us get to 15 likes.
The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
Hell yeah, what a fade to black. Keith David. It's a very dramatic shot of John. Is this going to be a trailer for 2 or just a fly off into the starfield? Hell yes, that is the end of Mass Effect 1. What a hell of a ride. It's a great game. I only just played it for the first time a couple of years ago, but I loved it. It's my favorite in the trilogy thus far. Maybe this rewatch will change that opinion, or this replay. I will be playing 2 at some point. I just wanted to break up the trilogy, not do them all in a row. So most likely, whatever game wins, play that one, and then come back to Mass Effect 2. That's at least currently the plan. And let me see. We've got some new votes coming in. We got one new vote. It did break the tie. Dash says, blessings for Spectrum holding out for a change. Yes, it got a little touch and go there for a minute. I did see a little bit of a blip in signal, but we never lost it entirely, which is, and it's blipping a little bit right now. Haven't lost it entirely, though. So it's holding up better than could be expected. Right now, we have nearly 30 people watching. That's what I'm seeing on the restream side, at least. 30 people are watching right now. I don't want it to be over. We've only been going for an hour. This is why I planned on last night finishing it and then tonight starting the new game, because I knew there was about 2 hours left. So it was going to be perfect. I planned it out so perfectly, but Spectrum came in and smote my plans. Oh, Samuel the Infamous is trying to suggest that we play the Goat Simulator instead. No, Dash, no Morning Glory milking, or whatever that shit is. But yeah, that does bring us to the end of Mass Effect. I'm just trying to close it down so that music isn't glaring in my ears anymore. Perfect. All right, yeah, that brings us to the end of the stream. There is no tryhards tonight, unfortunately. That's one reason I decided to definitely do this stream, do a solo hard stream, if you will. And I want to keep going. I know the internet is stuttering a little bit. It's still intact. And let me see. I would have to download whichever game wins, so I couldn't necessarily just switch over. Let me see. Yes, Pragmata is currently winning, but by only one vote. By only one vote. And we nearly have 30 people watching, so if you haven't voted already, the link is in the chat. Please click that link, go over and vote for the next game. Unfortunately, I do have to download whichever one wins. So let me see if there's anything else that we can do just for fun to hang out for a little bit. I have a bunch of stuff for Ride or Flight next week. I'm gonna hold those in reserve. Are there any good trailers that just came out? Perhaps any non-Ride or Flight news we could react to. I haven't talked about it a whole lot on stream, at least not on my channel specifically yet. But I absolutely love the new Spider-Man movie. Is it perfect? God, no. Is it script, Shakespeare? No. But for a superhero film, especially in the last 20 years, I think it's pretty solid as a script goes. There are some Jean Grey villain problems. Those are massive, massive problems. But I had a hell of a lot of fun with it. But let's put it up to you, the chat, the frontiersmen. What frontier would you like us to push for a little while here? Just go for a little bit, not anything crazy, not going to make this an all-nighter, but maybe half an hour, just to keep things going, keep things fun. Right now, all my friends are in Vegas or moving or stuff like that, so I can't, force someone to jump in my Discord. What other games do I have downloaded on here just to keep things going? Maybe we can do that. What do I have downloaded? I have nothing downloaded besides... Oh, I do? What the hell? I know I have other games downloaded. There we go. Just Mass Effect. It really is just Mass Effect downloaded right now. I'm going to refresh the poll, see where we're at. Still what we saw before. Pragmata is in the lead. Gonna unlock some new emojis at a certain point. The more members that we have, the more emojis we get. I saw Algrim requested a defoliated tree emoji. We could definitely get one of those once we unlock the new tier. And Dash has actually just sent me something. I'm always terrified of what he sends me. Did you see the promo video for Elon's new Terrafad plans? I haven't seen the promo for it. I knew that he, revealed how big it is and whatnot. So, yikes. Who is that? Oh, that was Dash. All right, play Minesweeper. I'm not gonna play Minesweeper. All right, let me click this link that you sent me, Dash, because I can absolutely react to this video. How long is? Oh, it's 53 seconds. Yeah, absolutely. And there we go. Is the share on? This is a setup that I don't normally do like this, so I'm just setting it up so you guys can see what's going on. There we go. You guys will be able to see it. So yes, I have not seen this video yet. I know it's about the TerraFab project from Elon Musk, so we'll react to it, have some fun, seeing what it's like. I've seen the picture, like I mentioned. This thing is massive, and people are upset about it. I I don't love AI. I think it's overrated. I don't think it actually works as well as some people lead it on. And I do think the AI bubble, the financial bubble, is going to burst in the next couple of years, especially when you look at how much these people need to be charging for these services. It's unsustainable for the average person to contribute. So I don't think this project is a good idea. I love the idea that Elon had for orbiting around the moon because solar panels are a lot more efficient, and the speed of light from earth to the moon is only 1.3 seconds on average, so that's not terrible delay, especially for an AI. But yeah, he's going to be building terrafab here on earth first. Dash says just having more domestic chip fabrication is a good thing anyway. Yes, I'm a big fan for any manufacturing that we can make domestically, anything that we can move to domestic, which means inside the United States, I'm all for. So if nothing else, I didn't know that was a part of this, Dash. If a lot of this is moving domestically, that's a plus. Absolutely a plus. And it's bringing in a ton of jobs. SpaceX just revealed how much money that they've made in pure profit in the last few months. It's absolutely insane. I think the number was several $100 million in just like liquid cash, or it might have been billion. It was some insane number. So bringing jobs here, maybe TerraFab will actually make AI useful. So yeah, the more jobs, the more business brought here. It's absolutely positive. You're correct. Stocks to the moon. Oh yeah, yeah, this is like Starbase. He's not good at naming things, okay? I like a lot of Elon's stuff, especially with SpaceX, and I will be talking about the SpaceX upper stage impact on the moon on Ryder flight. Things are going crazy with that, but he doesn't know how to name anything. SpaceX is boring. X is boring. Tesla, it works because it's a reference to something, but for the most part, when he comes up with names, they're either memes like Optimus or Starbase, Starship, the most obvious things possible. Holy hell, I didn't realize it was a whole city. That's a fucking freeway down the middle. My God. I don't know how this is sustainable. Because, yeah, he's building another fucking city. Where's the parking gonna be? I don't know if he's thought through this. Based on the landscape, it looks like he's gonna build that somewhere in Florida. I didn't think it was gonna be in Florida. Like I said, I have not researched the recent announcements for this, so I don't know where this is gonna be, where the setup, the size, and exact square mileage or anything like that. But this is by far one of his most ambitious plans, at least non-SpaceX related. Is it Texas? Okay, yeah, just the swampy layout of the land around made me think Florida, but Texas is what I was hearing, so it'll probably end up being there. I don't know if this is a good idea because it's the backbone of AI is what this TerraFab is for, but having an advanced city where all his businesses can come together, cooperate, and like Starbase is currently, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So I'll have to see how much of this is actually for AI data management and LLMs and stuff like that. But this is very big, ambitious. It's the biggest building on the planet by far. My God, at least in length, because it only looks like it's a couple stories high, but square mileage, this is a massive, massive building. Damn. Elon Musk, whatever your thoughts on him are, you can't say that he does anything small. He goes big, or he goes big anyway and tries, fails. Who knows if this will be one of his failures or another impressive achievement, like catching the boosters of a rocket and making it reusable. Yeah, like I said, I'm a little concerned about the direction of TerraFab, but the more domestic business coming here is always a good thing in my mind. So overall, I'll probably put this in the win category once it's actually built and being utilized and stuff like that. It'll take a long time for a building that massive to be constructed and get the infrastructure laid out for it. People move there because it looks like, yeah, that was a lot of people there. So they just got to have a whole complex of living situations nearby. The current plant is 15 times bigger than the Pentagon and 50 times when completed. Okay, so he's doing it in stages. At least he's doing it in stages. That shows a practicality that I always appreciate. So that's a great sign that he's doing that. Hopefully he sticks to that plan. If he does so, it might be very, very reasonable that he could accomplish it. That's going to be impressive to see. Let me refresh the poll real quick to see what the frontiersmen have been up to, and we're still at the same level. So it looks like the 25 people who are here have either voted or don't have an opinion on it. So I think I'm not going to make an executive decision yet, but I believe we will be playing some Pragmata tomorrow night here on the Endless Frontier channel. There will also be no Saturday Night Drive-In tomorrow or Roundtable on Sunday. Both the Renaissance Nerd and Dermy Wormy are taking the weekend off, leaving me as a free agent. So I'll be streaming whatever game ultimately wins the poll at least once a day. Then, of course, Ride or Flight Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. More gaming throughout the week after that. I'm not sure what next weekend is looking like for Dermy Wormy and Adam the Renaissance Nerd, but we're always going to have a good time, no matter how it turns out, even if it's just me and my frontiersmen hanging out, playing a great game, and pushing the boundaries of the known and the unknown. Couldn't say that any more dramatically than that. I think we're all set to just wrap up the stream. I don't have any other games downloaded, any other things that we can necessarily react to. Let me see if anybody's live. I'm going to set up a redirect real quickly, so don't go anywhere as I quickly play the ad from the sponsor of today's stream, Plotter. This video is sponsored by Plotter. Every writer knows the drill. Staring at a blank page, characters ghosting you mid-plot, timelines unraveling like a bad sweater. That endless loop of what happens next, sucking the joy out of your story. I lived it. Outlines and chaos, competing storylines driving me mad. For the longest time, my notes were thick, blocked-out paragraphs, and my outlines were never-ending bullet points that stretched for more pages than my first drafts. Then I found Plotter, my plotting lifeline. Visual timelines that snap into place, drag-and-drop scenes to tame the wildest arcs, character sheets that keep everyone on track. It turned my latest novel, a 200,000-word juggernaut with multiple character perspectives and solar systems worth of lore, into an easy-to-understand, trackable project, complete with a series bible, multi-track storylines, and lore documents that make world-building a breeze. And check out their latest feature, a seamless note-taking system for all those story and character ideas that don't have a home yet. Available for free to all users of the Plotter app. For pro users, your notes and files will automatically sync across devices with cloud storage. If you're tired of the plot purgatory, use my link or scan the QR code to get Plotter for life with a single payment of $150. Your epic won't write itself, but with Plotter it'll flow like never before. Link in the description. Let Plotter help you conquer your stories. Alright, unfortunately it looks like no one I know is currently streaming, so we're gonna bring this stream to an end. Hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful evening. I've already laid out what I have going on for the next week. Might put out a video, might not. I have a couple ideas that I've been putting around. Unfortunately, videos haven't been doing well on this channel so far, so I need to rethink my strategy and figure out a way to make them perform a little bit better, grab the algorithm, get you all interested and excited once more. But that's all that I have for today. If you enjoyed this stream, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. The more support this channel gets, the closer we are to publishing the Endless Frontier novels. Your released frontiersmen. Until next time, have a stellar day and stay curious.